So this is the truth that they never told us about starting life. I don't know where I should start from, but it's really a thing that it's affecting everyone. Even if you're 18 years, if you're 25 years, 28 years, I need you to stop. But if you are 30 and over, you can move on. If you're also a parent, you can stop. By a parent, I mean you have a child that is a college or minimum high school. Yes, you can stop. If you are none of the above, just please go on to the next video or whatever you came to YouTube to do. Okay, I want every youth, you can support me on this. Let me just start from the most recent going to the least one. You are a young lady, especially for the ladies and some small percentage of men, because I don't want to emphasize on, how is it called, masculinity and all that, but I just hope it will touch someone. Let's talk about life. Number one, graduating from school or college or the university. You'll graduate. Okay, recently I've graduated. And so you're like, everyone expects that after you've graduated, we came from the village, you know very well, people from the village, not everyone had an opportunity to reach where some of us have reached. So most of us are the most, we broke the yoke from family chains and all that. So being a girl graduating from a family, let's say on my mother's side or your father's side, I will give my personal example and well as general. So maybe you broke the yoke from, or you're the second person to break the yoke from your father's side or your mother's side. So graduating, first of all, well and good. Yes. And then let's say you're a lady. You came from the village, you came to study, blah, blah, blah. You graduated and you finished. Some you got scholarships, some you learned through bursary. For example, the school where I was, some were studying through bursary. Well, all of that brought together, you've completed, right? We've gone back home, they've celebrated you, and they've done all that is supposed to be done. And yes, here you are now, you have to hunt for jobs, especially, like I said before, those who we broke the yoke from the villages where we're coming from homes where we're coming from. Like every eye is on you, your shoulders are heavy, and also you can't fail them because you know they're expecting. So what do you have to do? You have to keep on, and you don't know where you're going to start from, you don't know where everything is going to come from, but you have to like start from somewhere. And that is the hectic thing that, you know, if someone could tell the parents or whoever, you know, just give them time. Personally, I am so impatient on some things, and that is my only weakness, because some things need patience. I'm not patient in a lot of things, because I'm like, what are we waiting for? Why should I wait? Where is that time for waiting coming from? I don't have time to wait, you know. And it's actually a good thing in a way, and sometimes a bad thing. It's really hectic, especially for a lady. You've graduated, all eyes are on you, and also you're expecting things for yourself, you know, and you don't know where to start from. It's hectic. It's that hectic, okay? It's that hectic. Recently, I had a friend who, after we've completed school, she was this type of a girl that she used to stay silent and all that. And you know, sometimes I'm talkative, extra talkative, and I was not her close friend, but I just happened to be the friend who she can talk to. She was from Nakuru, I guess, and it's those families that just, you know, everyone is mpole, okay, those silent type and all that. So after we completed school, she just went. She didn't even like the excitement, the photo shoots that people do post. And let me talk about photo shoots. Hey, you will see your friend has gone for a photo shoot, and you're like, why am I after graduating, your friend amefanyiwa party kubwa, and you and your family can't afford, and you're like, why? You start blaming your parents, you know. After graduating season, bro, it's up to you. Even some of them wanakwanga wamejiwekea hizo pesa, wanakwanga wamejiwekea hizo pesa za kugraduate. I have an example of a friend who did that. Alianza kuchanga akiwa 4th year, and then he threw up a party after graduation. You might think that akona pesa, but you know, you can also do the same, than depending on your parents, whether those parents who threw parties for their children and all that. But just don't pressure anyone. Immediately umeingia fourth year or for college or whatever the time span that your studies is taking, immediately you are on the last year or whatever months, it's on you. Okay. Well, I was giving a story. That lady, so after school, she just went back and from the village, and you know, not social type and all that. I tried, but at some point I was like, you know, after school watu wanaendanga kila mtu pande zake, wengine watakangi kusumbuliwa, wanaona ni kama unawachunguza. But yeah, so she just went, and sooner or later I decided I've like, it's been long since I reached out to this girl. So when I called actually, I heard that she was sick, nini blah blah blah, and I said, oh sorry, what is she suffering from, blah blah blah. 3 days later, she was gone. Just like that. She has never been sick in school. She has never been those type of sick people. She just went like that. And I was so sad, but I couldn't have done much. So I was blaming myself. I wish I could reach earlier. I wish I could just continue forcing myself to her, but may God keep her well. And I felt like, so I was thinking, is it the pressure that I was also experiencing, you know, after graduating from school, that pressure that you usually have? So is it that pressure that she saw that I'm a radio shago, and then she can't, like, she doesn't know where to start from, and she's this type of a person who doesn't speak? It was just that heavy, but well, I don't know what we can do. I don't know what you can do. I don't know if we should tell the government. I don't know where people should be going after graduating. I don't know. And that is just how it came out. Well, after graduating, how is it called? There's a language they use. You tarmac. Yes, you tarmac looking for jobs, employment. And that is also hectic. And like, you can tarmac. I don't know. I thank God I recently got a job. And you can't choose a job. And for ladies we've been slay queens. We've been slay queens the whole school, and you know, the slay queenish didn't help. Like, it didn't help. You've been on drip, bro, in school, but the drip won't help that time if you didn't have connections, if you didn't have where you could depend on. It's like that. It's like that. There's no coming in, there's no going out. That is how it is. You've gotten a job, right? You've tarmacked. You've gotten a job. Now, that job is so demanding also. You go 5 a.m., sometimes 6 a.m., especially for those who you can get a job somewhere far from home. And before settling, before moving, you have to commute from home. So you end up leaving your home early. And you know what? You still have to go. Yeah. So you end up leaving your home early, sometimes at 5:30, 6, and then coming out is at 7, and then coming back home again, you reach at almost 9, because jam kwa barabara and all that. You reach again 9:30. You have to cook, you have to whatever. You're just tired, you just throw yourself, you know, on the bed. Again tomorrow you have to be up early in the morning. You know, like, what is that? Is that life? Huh? So that is life. Like, that is life. And the only day you have for off is Saturday evening and Sunday. And even that Sunday, you have to go and, you know, tell God, Maze, it's not the way it is. Please. Up and some people, they usually say, my witchcraft in the village has won. Oh. My witchcraft in the village has won. Okay, so you've gotten this job, and then you decide to. But remember, for those who are starting like alone, nothing, no like relationships, no links to somewhere, you know, you have to start on your own. You've gotten this job. Remember, it's 5:30 to 9. So you decide, I'm usually so tired, let me get a room near the place of work. And of course, it will be expensive. So almost for those starting salaries, and for those who maybe might have little, you know, hand-to-mouth salary, of course, almost quarter to half is given there. Like, So nobody talked to us about you having to start on a low, including a single room, a bedsitter, and every of that. Somebody should tell us, should tell our parents to reduce the pressure, okay? Pressuring us to do, to just make it